Welcome to the Awesome Cast, where we do awesome sauce.
My fucking knee!
It's bleeding. There's a bone sticking out. You need some bacon for that.
What?
I was doing the Awesome Cast. We're doing the Awesome.
Are you doing 2008?
I am doing 2008, and I don't care. Fucking Jesus.
That do be our childhood, though. That do be
the thing.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. So this is the first podcast recording in a long time.
Yeah.
This is the first podcast recorded
since the thing we did with Owen.
Yeah, this is the first podcast recorded in the year of our Lord, 2021.
Yeah.
2021, whatever.
Sorry if I'm a little distracted. I'm just making sure that the charger actually charges.
Yeah.
Because, let me tell you folks, okay, I'm gonna tell you the story about my charger.
Okay.
So, the original charger that I got with this computer, this computer is a hand-me-down, and the original charger, I broke it.
Damn.
Yeah. And I'm so fucking upset that I did, because I didn't realize that for some fucking reason, it's so fucking hard to find an actual charger, a new charger for this fucking computer.
Yeah.
Like, I tried a thing with the... Dude, I bought like maybe 3 of those packs that have like the... You know...
Yeah, the different thing.
Yeah, the different... And none of them... Well, one of them had one. However, it wouldn't fit all the way. It's the right model for this computer, the right charger model. But for some fucking reason, it wouldn't fit.
Yeah.
And because of that, I had to literally fucking like... Take a knife and fucking... You know... like, take a knife, sandpaper, and just like form it into something that would fit in a computer. It goes in, however, it has to be in a very... It doesn't actually charge unless it's at like a very specific fucking angle.
Yeah.
And there's been things where it's like, right now, it has to be like kind of pushed down.
Yeah.
And to have it pushed down, I have a tiny little piece of tape, like on top of it when it's plugged in.
Yeah.
And even then, I have to be a very specific position for it to actually charge. And this has been a living hell for me.
This is
for like the entire last year. And it's been a cause of a lot of stress, honestly.
This is the reason why there's poverty in Poverty Palz, because we can't... it would be even like... It would be more easy for Kumbel to get a new computer.
It honestly would.
Yeah, because the charger can't replace
trust me, I've fucking looked everywhere. And the only place where I found one that's like the right model charger is on a shady fucking site that I don't want to fucking...
Oh no.
That I'm not gonna fucking... fuck with that.
Kumbel, don't you want to go on a deep website with fucking red text on a black background where you can buy your little charger? Kumbel, what is this shit? Okay, this actually reminds me. I don't know why we've never talked about this before. I'm kind of curious, honestly. What is the shadiest site you've ever stumbled upon in your internet life?
Shadiest site. It must have been some point when I was a real small lad, and I was trying to find free movies on the internet.
Yeah.
That's probably when I found the shadiest stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean...
It was so that was a thing. Before Netflix and any streaming devices...
Yeah.
There were ways to get movies, to watch them on the internet. One of them being pirating, but I never learned how to do that.
Yeah.
But otherwise, there were sites like Putlocker.
Yeah.
Sockshare.
Of course.
And sometimes it would work. Sometimes not, and every fucking time you'd get like these fucking good old pop-ups.
And let me tell you, virus protections back in like the old days, it wasn't good. They wouldn't protect you from viruses very well, and they would just get into your computer.
Yeah, that's why I was super cautious.
Yeah.
When I was on one of those sites, but you know, because I was a stupid kid, I was desperate for a movie.
Oh my god, I just realized, how have I not talked about this before? One time in, June 2013, I think I was about to go on vacation in Cyprus, and you know, I wanted to bring my new laptop that I got, because I got this new laptop that was fucking poggers. I used it for so long, and it's probably, I don't know, it's pretty damn good. I basically used it for everything up until 2017, but I wanted to bring my new little laptop on a vacation to Cyprus, but I couldn't because on one June or May night, I was trying to find a crack of Minecraft for free on the internet.
Oh,
I searched for it, and I saw this site, and it didn't even look that shady. It was like, it was like a white background. It didn't have a giant download sign. It looked okay. I was like, okay. And so I tried doing that, and it's like, it wouldn't download. Okay, shut it down. And then suddenly my computer gets infected with this virus that is the worst thing I've ever seen a computer get fucking infected with. It was some fucking movie shit where it literally, like, I don't know if this happened like a day after, but it locked my computer and came up with this fucking ransom thing. It was like, oh, you must send us $5,000 in order for us to unlock the computer. And under it was like all these like logos like FBI, CIA, like every single government organization because they want to fool people and send them $5,000.
Oh my god.
And
that reminds me of that thing where people say, like, in America, people will say, some, scammers will call and be like, we have a warrant for your arrest.
Oh yeah.
Sounds like that.
Do sound like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I paid the no, I didn't pay the fine. Huh? I literally had to like reset the computer for these fucking advanced weird ass memes. It's amazing. Oh god. Oh no. Everybody, I'm gonna slurp this coffee.
Oh yeah.
They won't like that. Okay. Kumbel, I want to tell you what happened today.
What happened today?
I had the most marvelous experience.
You did?
Yeah, I was heading to your house. I was gallivanting, as you say.
Wow.
Running like a deer. So, I got off the bus, and I looked at the sidewalk, and what did I see? But Pokemon cards on the sidewalk free.
What?
I found free Pokemon cards on the sidewalk.
Let me look at those.
Okay, so we're gonna review these Pokemon cards.
Let's see. Okay. Whoa, is that a fucking holographic thing?
Yeah, one of the holographic cards.
Shinotic.
Holla at your boy, graphic.
Might I add, I don't know a fucking thing about Pokemon cards, but these look like actually. I don't know. We should.
They're the newest pack, definitely.
Oh yeah. You should probably what you should do, love, take a picture of that.
Yeah.
And post them on the Twitter on the day that we upload this episode. Put a link in the description, and people can judge and see if these are like rare cards or not.
There is no way that these are rare cards because they're undoubtedly like the newest thing that was released. Because like the only rare cards are like the old boys who are like nobody can find.
Who knows?
But I actually only recognize a single one of these, which is Flaffy. There's a nice Flaffy card here. It has nice art, but it's also speckled with dirt underneath. What the fuck is this? It's almost like it's been stepped on. This is the most intact one. It's of a Pokemon called... Does that say fucking Galarian Darmanitan? Sounds like a fucking like Middle Eastern soda you'd get at a fucking Middle Eastern convenience store. Got Shinotech? He's got a flickering light. He has an attack called Fear the Forest.
Oh.
Thank you. That was my Pokemon cards I found on the ground review. Then now, I'll go back to the thing.
Does Max Mofo still let people send in Pokemon cards in the mail?
I don't know, but if he does, man, he has too many at this point.
Dude, I think he has like quite a lot.
I used to watch those videos, and he got so many fucking cards. Like, at some point he had to have just said, I can't be taking more cards. Yeah. There are too many.
Yeah, who knows?
Yeah, maybe. Oh my god. Used to have a fucking original Charizard, ladies and gentlemen. I know, you're in shock.
Wow.
When I was a little baby.
Man, there was a point in my childhood where I did, I did have my good old Pokemon card deck.
Yeah.
But I did not know how to play it.
Yeah, and I never knew.
I only did because everyone else did.
I still don't know how to fucking play it.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I was just like, oh, everyone else is into Pokemon now. I guess I should too.
I just like them for aesthetical reasons. I just like the little cards. I don't know.
Kind of the same with Yu-Gi-Oh.
I never gave that much of a frick about young Gil.
That's the thing. It's like I only gave a frick about those things because my friends back in the day, when I was a little fucking middle schooler,
A little tot.
elementary schooler, you know,
Yeah.
because they gave a fucking, you know, I was like, well, I gotta give a fuck
Of course.
because I'm already, you know, holding by a fucking thread on this friendship thing with these people.
Oh yeah.
This was the old school.
Yeah.
The
Old
school before I went to your school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some old school shit.
The school that I was bullied at because I was a freak.
Yeah. Oh boy. That's a fun time. Except not really.
No.
Jesus criminy. Oh god. Motherfucking Pokemon.
I'm trying to think of other fucking trends that I was part of as a child. I never got into... I know Beyblade was popular for a little while, but I never got into that.
Yeah, I never got into any fans that required to buy expensive toys because like I can't get that shit.
For me, there was like a month where Sonic toys were popular.
Yeah.
I think that was around the time where Sonic X came out.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, that was weird. It's like there was a dedicated session in our Toys R Us to Sonic toys.
Yeah.
It's like, wow.
It's fine. It's pretty crazy.
I guess in America that's pretty normal, but you gotta understand, for Swedes, that is...
We got nothing.
We don't have that.
Yeah.
We don't even have Toys R Us anymore.
Oh yeah, they closed down.
Yeah.
I think they closed down everywhere, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we don't even have that, like, the sequel, spiritual successor to Toys R Us that they have in America.
Yeah, they just put up, like...
They have some European thing.
They just put up a slaughterhouse there. It's fucked up. No regulations, giant glass window, you can see them kill the pigs with giant swords. It's fucked up. Oh...
I do remember when I was a small lad, I was like, whenever my dad came to pick me up, I was like, can we go to Toys R Us? And he'd be like, no.
Yeah.
But sometimes he'd be like, yeah, sure.
Yeah, sometime. Man.
I would actually save up money for like Lego stuff when I was a little lad.
Yeah, Lego was the shit.
I fucking loved my Legos.
Because those were ones you could play with forever, because you could take them apart and put them in new
You can make your own scenarios.
Yeah. You could fucking, like, the best ones were when you had, like, medieval Legos and also space Legos, so you could make this weird, like, fucking medieval space adventure.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Cause,
I have, you know, the Star Wars Legos.
Yeah.
A couple of those.
I think me and my brothers inherited most of our Lego from our, like, older cousins who were, like, 30, so they had, like, the 80s Lego, the cool ass, like, I don't know, knights, and, like, the stuff you'll see in the documentary, the movies, the Toys That Made Us.
The Toys That Made Us thing, yeah,
I've seen that.
Exactly.
Yeah. By the way, that documentary is fucking poggers. Everyone watch it. I accidentally just hit my nipple with my thumb.
I feel a little like, you know, I don't want to promote Netflix too much because of, you know...
Well, here's the thing. Let's be honest here. Every single goddamn corporation who gets to a certain size is involved in a child ring.
Yeah.
Let's just be fucking honest here. Ladies and gentlemen, capitalism. If it makes a buck...
that's enough of that topic.
If it makes a buck, fuck it! What was I gonna say? Kumbo, I have a hypothetical for you. Okay. You're in charge of... Okay, so a new country is created just for you. You get a new one.
What?
The landmass is birthed out of the Pacific Ocean.
Wow.
You get an entire country.
How big is it?
2 centimeters. No, it's like as big as Sweden. It's that big. It's like
That's big.
Big as country. Okay? And you're in charge, you're at the top. People start to come in. It's like Sim City. And you have to... The thing is, you have to have 3 other leaders by your side. And these 3 leaders are Tom Green, Mr. Clean, and Wallace Breen from Half-Life 2 Episode 2. Gumbo. So, who would you designate these people? What would they do in your country? What would they be in charge of? Tom Green, of course, being the funny man, made Freddy Got Fingered.
Well, Mr. Clean, obviously, for the, you know, the environment thing.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, so Mr. Clean's like, hey, I'm gonna go.
Yeah,
do
he takes
that.
care of the recycling and all that stuff because he's all about being clean, you know.
I'm Mr. Clean. Does he even have a personality? He's just bald and clean shit.
And hot.
Kind of is, yeah. Dude.
Tom Green.
He's playing the sausage piano in your office. He's trying to get you to notice him. He's like, Kumbala, would you like some sausage? He choked. Okay. He choked on a sausage.
I put him in charge of, food production. Because he can make, because, he has experience, he worked in that cheese sandwich, place.
Yeah.
He knows how to make a cheese sandwich. Well, actually, he kind of didn't.
Yeah, he didn't. The best part about that movie...
Anyway, he has more experience in that than Wallace Breen. I mean, Wallace Breen had that fucking water that deteriorated your mind.
Combal, I haven't forgotten about the microwave.
What?
What he says. The microwave in Black Mesa.
That's not Wallace Breen, that's Magnuson.
Oh shit, they're not... Oh, I missed... It's the wrong person I thought of.
You do not know your Half-Life 4
I thought
as
of the
good
wrong
as I
person.
do.
I thought of the wrong person.
So you want Magnuson?
Yeah. Fuck it, it's Magnuson. It won't rhyme then. I don't care. Listen, the funniest part of Freddy Got Fingered is how fucking... the whole...
You're not gonna let me finish my...
I need to tend to this for a second. Because the funniest part of Freddy Got Fingered is how it has the structure of the traditional movie where it's the, like, protagonist who's like, I'm good at nothing, and everyone, like, shits on them. And Como... but, like...
Sorry, I just feel like we watched we've already talked about Freddy Got Fingered.
Freddy Fazbear got... Listen...
A little much.
yeah, but here's the thing. It's structured in the way it's like, I'm good at nothing, and everyone tells them that they're good at nothing. But, like, Freddy Got Fingered, in that universe, he literally is good at nothing. Like, the entire thing is just proving that he can do nothing. Like,
he's good at drawing, at least.
I mean, kind of, but also... listen... I just find it funny, but also one of my favorite lines of that movie is the funny cartoon producer going up to him and saying, "Gotta quit the shitty cheese job." I don't know why this. Okay, so Tom Green does the food production.
Yeah.
Puts a lot of cheese on a sandwich. He's man.
Yes, and Mr. Clean takes care of the environment.
Yeah.
That whole section. Wallace Breen? What is he?
Who was Breen?
Wallace Breen was, the main bad guy of Half-Life 2.
Oh, fuck.
The guy who's like, welcome to City 17.
That's fucked up.
You've been chosen, or you chosen, or been chosen to, but I can't. I was trying to show my Half-Life knowledge there by trying to recite the entire thing. But not even I don't know that.
Who the fuck knows that? So, would you put him on a big TV screen?
Well, yeah, I'll put him in charge of broadcast,
Yeah.
of entertainment.
Because
everyone loves the Wallace Breen show.
Yeah, exactly. The funny show where he's a fucking...
Honestly, it wouldn't be far off from how Sweden was before we got commercial TV in the 90s.
It's true. It's just one guy sitting there going, "Hello, welcome to the Swedish nation."
Well, it's like, basically... I don't think we talked about this, but there was a time in Sweden where the government decided we're going to use TV specifically only to educate the public.
And then 2 channels.
And no commercials, no funny stuff, only Swedish programming.
2 channels.
Yeah, 2 channels. But then, due to thanks to the power of pirate broadcasting, we got BBC. Through pirate broadcasting, BBC started showing up on Swedish televisions.
Yeah.
And then the whole discussion of like, should we have commercial TV like everywhere else in the world, or should we not have that?
Yeah.
Obviously,
like, let's have entertainment.
Yeah.
Okay, so just to wrap up that hypothetical, Tom Green put too many sausages on the island and sank into the ocean. Okay.
Yeah. Oh. Honestly, it was doomed to fail.
No, it wasn't. Tom Green was... Okay. Oh... Okay, you know what? Speaking of that, well, not necessarily speaking of that, but let's talk about some of the movies we watched, because Kumbo has gotten his fucking hardcore anime education.
Yes, because we had a thing, during New Year's, we hung out and watched a bunch of anime movies.
We sure did.
You know?
We'll talk about them.
Yes, let's start with the first one we watched.
Yes, Ghost in the Czech
Ghost
Republic.
in the Shell.
Yeah, Ghost in the Shell.
Ghost in Sheldon.
Yeah, it is a little bit like Sheldon. Listen, I'm gonna lay my thoughts clear on this movie. The movie has incredible animation. It's like one of the first movies ever to like mix like 2D and 3D really well. It's like it has like the cool...
It also has some of the earliest, you know, one of the earliest, you know, just showing like the whole cyberpunk aesthetic in a movie.
It's pretty, you know, it's pretty early example, and
they did it pretty well.
Yeah, it's pretty nice aesthetics. But here's the thing.
It's a little slow.
99. I don't even care that it's slow. It's just that 99% of the dialogue is fucking techno babble. That I'm like, okay, I get it.
Philosophy.
Yeah, it's like I get it. You're a movie smart, but like none of these people have any character. And I get it. The robots are a little stiff. Okay, fine.
Yeah, because you know, yeah.
They made me stiff, those robots. But let me tell you, even the humans don't have much character.
There aren't really any humans.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Like most of them are, you know, just robots.
Yeah, but it's just, I don't know. I wish the characters were better because it's such a cool world.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Yeah.
But then we watched Akira, and when you take the whole thing of a dirty cyberpunk future, Akira did it a little better than Ghost in the Shell.
Oh yeah,
especially in presenting it
exactly
in a very entertaining way.
Yeah,
you know, just through the fucking whole first section of it.
Yeah, exactly.
It did. I feel did it a lot better than Ghost in the Shell did.
Yeah, because like it's, I don't know, the characters feel like humans, and I like.
One thing I pointed out is compared to other fucking anime movies, the facial animation.
Oh yeah,
it was super expressive.
Yeah,
you know, like goddamn.
That movie had an absurd budget, if I remember right. It was fucking insane. It was like the first big anime we did. They literally got like 4 giant corporations to sponsor that movie, like big shots in Japan.
Yeah, he also mentioned in the credits like the amount of in-betweeners.
Oh yeah, so
people.
many.
Yeah,
many boys. But
Love, for people who don't know, explain what in-between means.
In-Betweeners is a good show from the UK that's a funny comedy show. It's a little... I got cringe comedy, and it's funny. You should watch it. But also, in-betweening is when you gotta draw the frames in between the key frames, because you got like if you're gonna like punch someone, you got the wind up, that's one frame. You got the whoosh, that's one frame, and then the hit, that's one frame. But then there are things in between that
to make it flow.
Yeah, like that. That's the in-betweeners.
Thank you. I just, you know, because you're the animator of this duo.
I'm the animator.
So, you know, you gotta explain that knowledge sometimes, because people don't know.
Exactly.
People don't know much about animation.
Yeah, quit your chitty cheese dog. Okay, look, the one thing I like about that movie is how it ends, because it reminds me of Earthbound a lot, and the way it ends. It's fucking weird, and it's kind of terrifying. And I really like it. And for a movie that used its source material so strangely, in the way that it's literally adapting the first half of the first volume of the manga and the second half of the last half of the last volume of the manga. Yeah, pretty cool.
Yeah, no, I think they do. You know, I haven't read the manga.
Yeah, I've only read the first volume, and I'm getting through it.
Yeah, but still, even if you haven't read the manga and you're missing some stuff, I would say it works pretty well. Honestly,
it's great.
Yeah.
Okay. So in conclusion, quit the shitty.
Anyway, and then there was another movie we saw that is not as how you say dirty futuristic.
It's actually the opposite of that, probably.
Yeah.
Because like it's okay. It's Kiki's motherfucking delivery service, as it came to be known in North America.
Yes.
It's okay. Listen, I'm just gonna say it, okay? I'm gonna be honest, ladies and gentlemen. My specific likes, my specific everything, Kiki's Delivery Service is like... It's like in my top 3 favorite movies ever made.
I liked it a lot.
Yeah, it's so goddamn cozy.
Yeah. And here's another interesting thing about it. Most of it takes place in what I can only describe as Europe land, but a lot of it is very inspired by a specific part in Stockholm called the Old Town.
Yes, it's like there's...
these narrow, you know, alleys and all that stuff.
Yeah. I swear to God, there was a part in that movie, like one shot, where I swear to God, they had to have almost like traced a background from the Old Town.
My theory about why it was in that setting and how it was so specific is that I know that Studio Ghibli were planning, you know, they were going to do a Pippi Longstocking movie.
Yeah.
You know, but it was denied by Astrid Lindgren.
Yeah.
And I do believe that for preparation for that Pippi thing, they might have gone to Stockholm and got a bunch of references. And then they were like, oh, we got denied. Well, I guess we'll use this for something else.
Yeah.
They used it in Kiki.
Yeah. Maybe for a movie. And I'll also say that Kiki's Delivery Service might be possible. Well, okay. There are a few others, I guess, but it's one of my favorite movie soundtracks of all time. Everyone go on Spotify and listen to that shit, because it make me squirt in my underoos.
Jesus.
So yeah. Listen to On a Clear Sky and An Unusual Painting. Those two songs are fucking amazing.
It was good.
Yeah, bitch.
And then there was the final movie.
Yeah, Cowboy Bim Bim.
Yeah, we watched the Cowboy Bebop movie.
Yeah.
Knocking on Heaven's Door.
It was pretty poggers.
Yeah.
It was a fun ride.
Yeah, no, seriously. Oh. There's one thing I like about Cowboy Bebop in general, and it was definitely shown in this movie. I love how they have this weird attention to detail to just, like, people.
Yeah.
Like, people in the background and stuff like that, and giving them a lot of personality.
Exactly.
You know? I like that a lot.
Yeah. It has it feels a little bit like Akira in a way. Because, like, the way characters are, like, they're kind of grubby, they're kind of fun.
And, you know, Dirty Future.
Yeah.
Yeah. But also, it's just like, since it's been a while since me and Love finished watching Cowboy Bebop, it felt so nice to watch this now.
Yeah.
Just like getting back with the old crew, because I love those characters so fucking much.
It's a fun time.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
So that was great.
Yeah. Holy fricadocious. Well, but since it's undesignated time, it's time for a commercial, everybody, because Party Pals have been taken over by the big cheeses. The big cheese have been taken over by fucking Fox, CNN, Epstein Island. The Poverty Pals would formally like to announce their partnership with the Criterion Collection. We will be reissuing 2 genre-defining movie classics on 8K Ultra HD Blu-ray. The 1988 animated masterpiece that brought anime to the West, Akira. And of course, Freddy Got Fingered. Careful consideration has been put into remastering every single frame of these movies to make them look significantly crisper and better. I should have written a fucking script for this. Look at this demonstration.
What the fuck is going on? I'm underwater. Look, I found a treasure. A treasure? That's soap on a rope. Get out of my goddamn scuba gear, you
Daddy, would you like some sausage? Why yes, of course. Pre-order today the deluxe 8K Ultra HD Blu-rays of Akira and Freddy Got Fingered, but mostly Freddy Got Fingered. I don't give a fuck about Akira. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you, I have been playing a lot of Fallout New Vegas recently.
Oh yeah.
It's got little funny rad scorpions.
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta tell
That's
you.
the entire thing.
Yeah, I gotta tell you. I have a lot of experience with Fallout New Vegas.
Yeah.
There was a game that I used to play a long time ago.
Yeah.
Played it so fucking much.
Yeah.
I even have like a little thing wherein I would try to find. At some point, I went on this little treasure hunt to find every unique weapon in the game.
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Even like I would go to the Fallout wiki on my computer and like write down little notes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I could look at that while I was playing the game. I played it on Xbox.
Yeah, exactly.
And I probably could have looked at the computer while I was playing the game, but I thought it was kind of I know why.
It's more fun.
It was fun to just follow these little notes that I would write.
Yeah, them games. When you get fucking sucked in, you get fucking sucked in hard. Like you just do. See, the thing that I used to do with the fog games that I think, like, I kind of made them less fun for myself is the fact that I would just immediately set out without doing any early quests, and so I would just, like, kind of get fucked, but then I would just go back and kill everyone. But in this recent one, I've been doing some quests, and I've been legitimately, considering, like, is this a bad guy? Is this a good guy? But
essentially, you're making an effort to get more invested in the world of it.
Yeah, and not just killing people because it's convenient. Like, for example, there's a guy who runs into you, and he just tells you, "Oh man, I was almost robbed of my very special caps," and it would have been so easy for me to kill that random guy, but I was like, you know what? He doesn't deserve to die just because he has special caps.
Yeah.
So, but
I only did that on like my 5th playthrough.
Yeah.
All right, when I got to that point.
Yeah, exactly. But as soon as I got to Caesar's Legion, I just killed all of them.
Yeah, they're bastards.
Yeah. Oh man, it was kind of hard. There's like 10 of them just standing.
Oh my god, the final boss of Fallout New Vegas.
Oh yeah.
I was remembering like I would before the battle started. Basically, he's like up on a hill.
Oh yeah.
And you have to go up it. Along the path, I would place these fucking like bombs and mines and bottle cap mines.
Oh yeah.
So as he would run down it, those would explode.
Oh yeah.
And that's how I finally beat him.
That's the most fun shit to do. You just lay a trace of them, and they just start running and go like, they just fly up into the ceiling like fucking ragdoll. Fun shit, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Oh. So every pony, it might be time for music segment. Before music segment, I gotta say, I don't like. It's funny because like Steam games give you like an exact amount of time you've played. Because, it says next to it, like, 90 hours or so.
Yeah.
But, like, console games don't. So I wonder how many hours I would have on, like, some of those, like, games I played as a kid that I played all the time. Because I don't know.
Yeah, no.
So many hours.
Well, small thing about music and Fallout.
Yeah.
Love. What do you prefer? The radio music from New Vegas or Fallout 3?
See, I have not listened to both soundtracks enough to make a distinction, but I do believe Fallout New Vegas is the one that has Big Iron.
It does.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I would definitely say I like New Vegas more because it has a bit more, how you say, old rockabilly music. Like, there will be times where in the morning I will just put on like the Mojave Music Radio, like a full soundtrack thing, and just because it's so chill and it has that like really. I don't know, I like that old 50s, 60s kind of surf, rockabilly, instrumental stuff.
Yeah. I think Fallout 3 is mostly like 40s, like...
yeah, that one is more jazzy and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Than New Vegas.
Don't got Big Iron.
They don't have Big Iron. This might be controversial to some people, but I'm not a big fan of the song Johnny Guitar.
I don't know if I've heard that song.
This one is like... Play it again.
I have no... I truly don't think I've heard that song, but
I don't know.
I'll get mad at you for everyone. Oh fuck! Okay, let's do Minky segment.
Yes.
Yeah. Do you want to start or should I start?
Yeah, I can start.
Okay.
Okay. Today, my friends, I'm going to recommend something that I'm not entirely sure people would be into. But I just want to...
Who are you, me?
No, I'm me as well. This is just how it goes. But I just want to put a spotlight on this.
Oh.
Okay. So, I've come to notice there's this new kind of brand of punk rock that's come out. And I could only describe it as... well, one of the albums that I'm going to recommend, I would give this the genre comedy rock. But not really. Okay, I gotta try to explain this. Okay, so basically, this is punk rock for insane people.
Ah.
This is like synth punk, but insane.
Ah.
Basically, the first band I'm going to recommend that make this kind of music is probably the most popular one. It's called, I'm gonna see if I can get it right. It's either, it's Reactor Research Corporation, and boy oh howdy. Like, basically it's... I'm going to give you a demonstration of what the vocals usually sound like.
That sounds great.
With, it's really like goofy ass sounding synth instrumentals to it.
That sounds perfect.
With very, kind of a low quality kind of sound to it. And I love it.
That's amazing. I want to listen to that. That sounds very, very good. I'm interested.
I'll play it to you after this thing. But yeah, it is also sometimes very fast sounding.
Yes.
Prime example for that would be an album by a band called The Ghoulies called Flat Earth. Those songs are... have this whole, like, crazy synth punk sound to it, but also they're fast. They got a great song called Mothman that I like a lot.
I do like Mothman.
And the final track on that album is called Head Full of Fuck. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, yeah. For Research Reactor Corporation, I would recommend, well, the best album to check out is the one called The Collected Findings of the Research Reactor Corporation.
Ah, okay.
They have songs like Shark Treatment, Smell My Musk,
oh boy,
and Hi Mom.
Hi Mom?
Yeah.
That's fantastic. Oh.
Yeah.
That sounds pretty neato.
Yeah. Another that I would recommend, like I said, comedy rock, that would be a band called Dummy. I think that was what they were called. But basically, you search for comedy rock and you'll find what I'm talking about. But I do believe the band is called Dummy. Yeah.
Okay.
And another one that's, I think has more popularity along the same, like Research Reactor Corporation would be Satanic Togas. They make some good shit too.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty neat.
So yeah, that's our new genre of punk that I found. Crazy fucking synth punk by insane people. I do hope it gets a catchier name at some point.
Yeah.
I just find it so fucking interesting to see that punk rock still has some evolution in its genre.
Yeah, exactly.
There's another topic. I think a lot of people, when it comes to punk rock, think it's just one thing.
Yeah.
But people need to understand, just like metal, it is a tree of genres in punk rock. Maybe not as big, but it's around the same. It definitely has one.
It just
Punk rock can be a lot.
It just makes me think of how people keep wanting to declare, like, what was it? This is the new punk. SoundCloud, whatever. It's the new punk. It's like, punk isn't dead. Just like,
No.
it still exists. It's like
that, like I said in a previous episode, punk isn't dead. It's just not popular anymore.
It just smells funny. Okay. What the hell?
That's actually a good description. It just smells weird now.
Listen,
but I like it.
Yeah, I stole that quote, but whatever. Okay, so what the fuck am I saying? It's like the scene in Monty Python and the Holy Grail when he's trying to throw like the guy on the dead car. It's like, I'm not dead yet. It's like, no, you're going on the car. It's like, no, punk's not dead. You can't just keep declaring everything punk. Okay, thank you.
It's just interesting.
Before I say thing, I gotta put a thing in a thing. Kumbo, entertain them.
Well, I can talk about the fact that I do actually, on Spotify, I do have a playlist called Kumbo's 2020 Punk Mix. In that, I do have like 20 fucking bands, new punk bands who have released, music this year. Along those are, stuff like that I recommended before, like GT, RMFC, Maneaters, and Eric Nervous. But also some stuff that I haven't talked about before.
Yes.
On there. I do these things just to give light to these bands because I feel they deserve it.
Yeah.
It's my little way of giving back to the music genre that's given me so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you ever find an artist that's super obscure and you like them, but like you're not 100% sure if you do yet, but you're just like, I'm putting one of these songs in my playlist because I will never find this again if I go away from this page.
That's a lot of the... Actually, honestly, a lot of the stuff that I put in that playlist is kind of that.
Yeah.
Like, I haven't checked out the full albums, but I decided to put them in there because so I can check them out later.
Yeah.
One of them being a band called Alien Nose Job. Gotta check them out more.
Yeah.
Because they seem pretty fucking cool.
That do make sense.
Yeah.
Do be vibing. Okay. Okay, so let's see here. I'll talk about... Okay, so I suppose I'll talk about... Yeah, I'll talk about an album called Burnt Weenie Sandwich.
What?
Made by Frank Zappa and the Mothers of Invention.
I was just about to make a guess.
It was indeed, yes. Listen, that quote I stole earlier, yeah, it's from the thing. Listen, he said this quote on a fucking live album that was "Jazz isn't dead, it just smells funny."
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but listen, okay, let's Burnt Weenie Sandwich. Okay, this is one of those albums that is highly contentious within the Frank Zappa fandom. Some people think it's one of the worst things he's ever made, and I personally think it is like among the top 3 greatest things he's ever done. And it's an album that was made towards the tail end of the initial Mothers of Invention, which was, and let's be honest here, just a bunch of weird fucking like dirty guys from like New Mexico who Frank Zappa tried to make into like a really like advanced like prog band or some shit, but they clearly couldn't pull it off because they're just a bunch of fucking dirty guys from the middle of the desert. And so that's kind of what I like about the later Mothers of Invention albums, because it's like Frank Zappa's compositional abilities have clearly grown beyond them to such a degree, but like they can't quite get there, so it sounds very strange in the way it's like, it sounds like fucking a bunch of dusty old men trying to imitate a fucking, I don't know, a symphony orchestra, but with like their weird little instruments. And Burnt Weenie Sandwich is one of the best of those. That album came out after he had already broken apart the band, so he just took all the archive shit and put them together to form this album. And it has probably it's one of my favorite songs he ever wrote, which was Holiday in Berlin, Full Blown. Somebody listen to that shit, because it's so good. The album also has a song called ABC, spelled as AYBESEA.
Wow.
That song is fucking pretty poggers. It sounds literally exactly like the Wind Waker soundtrack or some shit.
What?
Yeah, it's really bizarre. Like, I really do think like a lot of like Japanese like soundtrack composers probably took influence from Frank Zappa. But it's like the only way I can describe the album is just very. This is not the word you would use to describe a lot of those albums, but it's just pleasant. It's just nice, but it also has this sharp, jagged quality to it as well. Because like you'll get these nice like big like sweets like Holiday in Berlin, but then you'll cut to theme for Burnt Weenie Sandwich, which just starts with this super loud sound of just somebody fucking whipping something next to the microphone, and it's just this weird like what would I call it? Meddling guitar solo that's with like a bunch of percussion over it, just a bunch of bashing different things. And for some reason it just tickles me. I like it a lot. And most of the second side of the album is just this 18-minute like live recording, which is this fucking insane improv song called Little House We Used to Live In.
Oh.
Which has like these weird ass 80s synths in it, despite the fact that it was recorded in 1969.
Oh.
So I don't know. It's darn good. And and it begins with a weird cover of an old 50s song.
Oh.
Has some funny little racist things in it.
Oh.
Everybody, listen to Burnt Weenie Sandwich and tell me if you think it's the fucking worst thing you ever made or if it's the best thing you ever made. Okay.
I mean, the people you recommended to, you can't really expect them to be Zappa fans.
Yeah. Yeah, here's the thing. I tried to play it to Hayden once in a call.
Yeah.
And he I don't know how I felt about it.
That's my point being is like, if they never listened to stuff before, they don't really have anything to compare it to.
If you've never listened to Frank's album before, you should not fucking listen to Burnt Weenie Sandwich. Because that album actually took me a long time to get into. It actually has, like, probably my favorite cover of his, because it's so strange and mildly creepy. Hold on, I want to just get a picture of this. Because it has nothing to do with the title of the album. It's just, let's see here. Yeah, it's just this creepy, like, metallic collage. Well, I'll show it here.
Oh, my lord.
Yeah.
That is interesting.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, it doesn't necessarily match the music, because it looks, yeah. But yeah, thanks.
Oh, by the way, I want to correct myself.
Yes.
I got some information wrong about one of the bands I recommended in a previous episode.
Yeah.
That was uploaded. About the Unknowns. Correction being, they're not from Australia, they're from Los Angeles.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I got that wrong. It's just like I've recommended so many things from Australia.
Yeah.
my brain got a little fucky.
Australian brain.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's about it.
Yeah, that should be good.
That's the meme.
That's good.
That's the boy.
Okay.
Bye.
Again.
Bye, Gordy!
Get out of my school, we'll get you, imbecile.
I'm real proud of that kid. Okay.